I'm going to go ahead and pull all the tape back off, and then I have to adjust the suspension, and then from there I'll probably be making little templates. Originally I was just going to go with the same thickness as what the wheel wells, the flat spot is. That's what this is all is. This is the same thickness as there, where back there this was 1 inch and that was 1.5 inches. So I'm gonna pull it all off, adjust the suspension so I got the right height right to where I'm not beating the hell out of the splitter and the diffuser in the rear. Just get it up about another 1/2 inch or so, and then from there I can make a template for the wheels and start filling it in. So basically got to get it all cleared off, get the right height adjusted, and then get everything taped down so that I'm not securing to the body yet. There you have it. I'm gonna get this thing outside for a bath before I go crazy with taping things up on there. And like I said, I'm gonna be doing the ride height first once I get the level sitting. Yeah, see, it sticks out. Kind of looks good as it is. It's a little ridiculous though. I mean, tire sticking out that far doesn't look terrible, but that's at 2 inches. 2-inch spacers on there right now. Let's get it that far out.
My motherfucking gloves on. Gloves on. The next day.
Look at this. Not even a day, and this cat has come back and walked over my damn car. Laid down up here, left fur all the way down the back, even underneath the damn wing. Alright, so got a couple things we gotta take care of before we start taping up the body so we can start working on building the plug. I need to adjust the suspension, as I mentioned before, because right now it bottoms out if I try to back out of the driveway. The rear diffuser drags, and then of course the splitter pretty much scrubs on every time we hit a bump. So I just want to bring it up just a little bit, just kind of alleviate some of that. I got to cut the body out around where the wheels are going to be going anyways, so I'm not worried about that portion, but it still does scrub inside the fender liners, as I showed in the previous video, where you can see the actual fender liner's been chewed up. So basically I got to get the car up in the air, pull the wheels back off, adjust the suspension, and while it's up in the air I might as well go ahead and, well, I don't know. If I even want to be able to drive this thing anytime soon, I really need to get the splitter fixed. The rod where basically it popped up through and is stuck on the back side of the carbon fiber, I need to get it pulled back through and put like a big chunky washer on it. Still planning on wrapping the hood, the top, and the trunk section to match what the ACRs have, minus the stripe. It'll just be the single band. So blue, black, blue. I don't know what it is. I like the tires sticking out a little bit like that. Get the quick jacks put in, get her up in the air so I get the wheels off, start adjusting the suspension, and hopefully by the end of the video I'll have the body taped up and getting ready to start building the plug. Got the suspension adjusted, and I went ahead and put the spacers on all 4 corners. I'd like to put it down just to see how it looks, but really I need to work on this splitter, because with the splitter the way it is right now, I'm still unable to actually drive this thing at speed. So I gotta get that taken care of if I want to take this thing really on the street again. So that's gonna be the next task. Got the bolt and everything out from where the splitter was pulled up in there. And let's see if we can get some light in here. You can see where the washer is stuck up in there. So I gotta dig the damn washer out. So that's not even the washer. The washer's on the other side. It pulled the washer through. Interesting. So the washer is on the other side of the splitter. Yeah, right there. I can feel it. Damn, it pulled it all the way through past the carbon fiber. That sucks. Because it actually ripped through. I thought it stopped, but it definitely didn't. So the goal now is essentially take a larger washer, which I don't, this was not as big as I want. I want a much larger washer, and remount it. I don't think I got a washer larger than that on me right now. So I'm gonna have to get a larger washer to spread the load on that more. And then I'll probably have to inject it with something to make that solid again. So probably, I know I can get some of this stuff's not cheap though. Or I could cut some of this out, replace it, refiberglass, and then refill it. But I don't want to go too crazy with it just because I plan on making it wider anyways. So I'm going to rebuild it. It's funny how thin of a layer this carbon fiber actually is. One thin ass layer, and then the honeycomb, and then the fiberglass. So you pay $1,000 for fiberglass basically. Well, you're paying for this fucking honeycomb. The honeycomb shit's expensive. Follow my sleeve. Okay. So that's tightened up. Well, that's at least, that's up there a little bit. If I adjust the other one, which is just sitting there dead in the water right now, I might actually be able to call it good enough. Alright, that's a start. I'm going to loosen this bolt back up down here so I can attempt to tighten my tension rod that I have in here. And then I'll tighten it down here. I kind of got this rigged up. Okay. Well, at least we got that tightened back up. Our ride height set up, which is pretty decently high. And now a splitter about 3 1/4. We got It's funny enough, as high as this is sitting now, I bet I could leave it just like that and that wouldn't even scrub. Okay, you can't see shit. Suspension is adjusted all the way around. Splitter's tightening back up. So at least I can temporarily drive it. From the autocross, you can tell. I could have lowered the tire pressure a little bit more for the front and a lot more for the rear.